Ohayou gozaimasu, minasan. Welcome back. So, today we are going to be looking at the Feral Druid. And god damn do I suck at fighting against Feral Druids. I don't know why, but they just dumpster me every fucking time, man. I've tried different combinations of talents. I've tried Nourish, Abundance, and I kind of just die. I've tried the other ways. We kind of get screwed in the late game. It's like, I don't know what to do. I think I've got to start running Tree of Life or something. I don't know. But let's jump into it and see what's going on. All right, so first match here, Feral Druid Disc Priest. Seems pretty damn good. It seems like if you're going to run Feral Druid, you should probably run with a Priest or with a Paladin. Those two seem like the best for you. Again, see how long he just gets mind controlled for there? Maybe I should have aggressively went in to Cyclone the Priest instead of running down here. But yeah, look at it. God, just look at it. They do so much damage. The Feral does so much damage. I'm used to him being on my team, but when he's on the enemy team, it sucks. Especially versus a Priest, there I just take so much extra damage. Could be because my Feral tends to do less damage when we're doing Feral fighting than the other Ferals do. And I don't know if that's just because he's not as good as them, or if he's just doing things wrong, which I guess would mean he's not as good as them. But I'm not sure. And I just don't heal very well against them. I'm doing okay against this match, but their Feral Druid doesn't seem to be bleeding me very much, which I'm not sure why he's not doing that. I would think he should be, but there we go. Just going to keep the hots rolling on my guy. There he goes. He's going to come in. No, he's going to incapacitate me. Maybe because he's doing the incapacitate, he doesn't want it the other way. He did it again. So this was before the change as well. So he is doing more damage, and he does have the incapacitates. But we have fought a couple Ferals after the fact. Oh, and as another note, Ferals were all over the place, and they got that big nerf. I think they've gotten a couple of nerfs along the way, but that September 26th nerf really fucked them. But we didn't actually see very many Feral Druids in 2v2 beforehand anyway, and so we see even less of them now that those nerfs have come in. But when we see them, I don't know what I do. Like right here, he's just fucking annihilating me, man. Are we gonna live? Holy shit. I need to dispel his bleeds off me, because we've got bleeds, we got priest dots. Dude, I'm just letting them sit, man. Take them off, purge. It's just one button. Oh fuck, man. Oh, thank god we skipped forward. That was really bad. So I need to pay attention to when he's got his magical bleeds. It like copies his rip, and then I've got to watch for when he's got the moonfire, and then I guess the priests, whatever the hell the priest dot is that they put on me. But I had all three of those on there. It's perfect time to just purge that shit off. I'd be taking way less damage. Jesus Christ, man. See, now this is why I tended to go with, well, I tried to start going with Abundance Nourish. I think it's probably even harder to fight Ferals now because we don't have his incapacitates that he throws like all the time to stop damage. Like right now I had that bleed on me, the entire bleed, and I removed it at like the last second. So getting those bleeds off is probably pretty important. I did it right as he got feared though. That kind of sucks. I am now so I'm pretty sure we can all guess how this is going to end. Very poorly. We got kicked there. I stunned him. Great. The priest is trying to burst him down. He's trying to burst me down. Priest is still doing plenty fine on mana. Oh boy, this is bad news bears. So I was trying to tell him. Could have maybe drank there a little bit, but let's be honest, it wouldn't have made a whole lot of difference. He trinketed anyway. I think I moonfired him there. I shouldn't have moonfired him, obviously. I'm just used to it when I go bear form to moonfire somebody. We're actually surviving longer than we really should be, but fuck, man. I was like, I need to drink. Be defensive. There goes his bear form. Come on, don't die. The priest is just smiting the shit out of him up there. You see that? Yeah. There's nothing we can do. Fuck, man. Pause that shit right here. So, what did I notice? Just from what I've played so far, I left his magic bleeds on for way too long. So it's basically I'm taking double rip damage, which is bad. My talent choices, I think, need to be different. I think I do need to run Abundance Nourish versus Ferals, because we got to this late game situation where I needed to spam heal regrowths and I just ran out of mana. But I also, when I do that, I don't have, what is it? I don't have the cultivation hot that goes off of my rejuves when I get below 60% HP. Those are really nice to keep you up. But I also don't have Cenarian Ward. So I can Cenarian Ward and do my big healing Swift Mend, right? I can do those both as instant healing abilities. So those both are really useful to have to not die to his burst, right? So I think what I have to do is pick up Tree of Life. So for those situations where he's bursting me really hard, I can spam some regrowths and things, maybe get him off my dick a little bit, and then go back to healing touches or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but definitely dispelling his bleeds when he's got his magic bleeds on me, things like that. That'll be pretty big. The fact that their burst has been nerfed for Incarn, pretty significantly nerfed, by the way. What is it? The Rip does 50% less extra damage when they have Incarn up, and I think their Shred does 25% less damage when Incarn is up, so that's pretty huge, obviously. And as well as not having Maim for the extra CC and stuff, unless they're running it, but we don't see it too often. But let's jump to the next match here. We gotta figure this out, man. This feels bad. All right, so we got another pretty long match going on here. So I noticed these first like couple of days that me and him recorded, I was running pretty much strictly Cenarian Ward cultivation and not using Abundance Nourish pretty much at all, and definitely pretty much never using Tree of Life. But because we've been playing for several days past that, we've played into the new patch now, we've played a lot more. I've been learning when to use Abundance Nourish, when not to use it, although I tend to just kind of use it all the time now. To be honest, like, it's kind of nice if we just play really carefully. Like, so right here, we've got the full feral bleeds, the copy bleeds. I need to remove those. I don't know how they apply them. I'm gonna have to talk to my feral druid about that. How I think it's like a proc or something from their artifact weapon. It has a chance to copy their Rip when they do it, but I need to remove that shit immediately every time it's on, because we don't need double rips. Like right now he's got double rips on him. So I can purge right now. I can do it. I should just do it. It's going to be one global, and he wouldn't have taken all that extra damage that he just took right now. So that's something I definitely need to be paying close attention to. Like right there, he's got another Rip on him. I don't know how often they can apply that or how they apply it. I just removed it. I got nature locked. Feels bad. I'm going to try and CC this Shaman. Shaman's doing pretty good on mana here compared to me. I'm going to Cyclone him off of that. It's pretty good. So there's his maim that he wouldn't have been able to do most likely beforehand. But then we wouldn't have been able to do that and maim him, right? So it's interesting. I definitely do miss the maim. See, right there, I thought I faked that kick there. I feel like that was shenanigans. I didn't fake that one. That's for sure. But I feel like I faked the Shaman one. I guess I was a little too slow, or maybe I was lagging slightly, and it caused it to fuck me over. But yeah, so dispels against feral druids I think is pretty important. Okay, looks like he's gonna head over here. Right, so the only issue that I have with running Abundance Nourish, especially against a Shaman team, is those extra kicks. So we just jumped forward here. Like I said, it's a pretty long match. We're at 20 minutes now, so that's 44% dampening, I think. Is that how it works? Was that what my math came out to, or is this 50% for 5 minutes? No, I think it's 44. 6 minutes is 50%. But yeah, the dampening doesn't help us. The dampening helps them. The Shaman healers are better at healing like high dampening like this. But yeah, this is actually a pretty long match. We're gonna go another like 2 minutes here. So I'm not dying to this guy. I feel like if he just bursted me and the Shaman purged me a little bit, they could just kill me. Like, I don't have Tree of Life. I feel like I just don't have the stuff. Like, I can't get the feral off me. You see, he's on me all over the place right now. So I can't actually get this feral off of me. The only peels we actually have right now is if he maims him, like he did just there. I might fucking die here, though. I gotta dispel those bleeds. Dispel those bleeds, please. Come on, Joel, dispel the bleeds. Come on, dispel it. Well, what do you do? One global and I could have saved myself a lot of damage I was taking there. And so maybe that's why I'm so bad. I gotta be just more aggressive with those dispels. Okay, so he thorns himself. I barely pull off the side here. Trying to line him. Well, I mean, he's getting low, man. This is getting crazy. Holy shit, dude. I think if I was playing this out a little better, maybe different talents would have helped out a lot. The problem with nowadays is I'm not going to be able to get the maim on the feral to get him off my asshole when he's like really fucking me up. So we got a full cyclone here. Okay, and we got a maim there. Look at the double CC. So nice. So nice. I really miss it. Even if they nerfed it down, I at least make it viable. Come on, Blizzard. At least make this shit viable. Because it is not viable right now. So my mana's doing pretty good compared to the shaman, but we're both fine in terms of the way things are going right now. Let's see what we're talking about in the comms here.
Capping Druid. Stunning Druid.
I don't got you. Nope.
Fuck, I'm down.
Damn. Oh shit, dude. They fucking got me. I didn't have enough to get over his incarn there. That was his incarn burst. And yeah, they really dumpstered us. Feels bad, man. Disc Priest, Feral Druid. Hell yeah. This is probably the team we want to fight the least. I mean, I really don't like fighting Feral Druids. So my Feral's looking for his Feral. So this is a really, really bad start for us because the Priest purged my dots, or purged my hots. And then the Feral opened me and got his opener damage, which I shouldn't really be allowing him to do. We survived, but if he went with like all of his cooldowns and shit, which he just did on my other Feral there, he runs up, incapacitates, pretty powerful. Not gonna see that right now. Dispel the butt. Okay, we got his bleeds off. Good job, good job. All right, it's not bad. That's what I like to see. We're doing okay. We got a nice cyclone here. Fantastic. Now the problems we have with priests is that the feral can put all of his dots on this guy, and then he can mind control the feral and like mind control him into these eyes, so he takes more damage, and he can just like, so often he'll die in a mind control. And Jesus Christ, look at this shit. We're gonna live this? Purge the dots, man. Purge the dots. It's gonna be a better, it's gonna help my healing so much more if I just purge those dots immediately anytime I see them. We got them this time. I feel like purging those dots is gonna do more than purging than adding an extra hot on top of it is going to do. But okay. Again, we're still running Cenarian Ward. If we were running Abundance Nourish, maybe they focus me harder because of that. I'm not so sure. Let's go ahead and see. Smash him, Cyclone that. Mass Dispel, he kicked the Mass Dispel. So we're going to skip forward here. So we got another long match. It looks like sometimes we can make it past the early game. Don't worry, I've got the next two games are going to be embarrassingly bad. So we're feared here. I think Cyclone was the right choice there, but the first thing that I should have done after I Cycloned was dispel the dots and then start adding hots on top. It seems like that's the thing I'm the worst at right now, is dispelling his damage, because that's a lot of damage that he has on us doing it like that. So okay, gonna go bear form, gonna stun him. See, now this is the thing that I did bad. You see how I sat in bear form and I was just chilling? I could have put a hot or two on myself and then cycloned him, or I could have even cast a regrowth and then cycloned him. It's something I'm trying to get better at, but I've noticed that I do that a lot, where like when I stun them, I just like sit there just like, okay, I'm gonna cyclone him. Oh, I'm gonna cyclone him. I just wait the 4 seconds or so that I need, and then I cyclone. So gotta learn from that. Gotta get better at that, definitely. Keep it in my mind. Okay. Incapacitated. Feels bad, man. I got into the bear form. That was nice. Okay. Again, the feral, he's kind of line of sighting me here. Not a big deal. Oof. It's kind of a big deal now. Should dispel those dots. Should dispel them. Get stunned full. And that's going to be GG. There's no way, right? If he mind controlled him right there, then it was like super GG, but it didn't matter. So, you know, this is... we'll go ahead and pause here. This is the problem that I've been having with priest teams, is that the disc priest can do so much fucking damage. It's not like he's doing as much as the feral. He never does, but a lot of the times he'll do half of the amount of damage that my feral does. So, you know, let's say my guy does 40 million damage. The priest is doing 20 million and I'm doing like, I don't know, 5 million, but he's doing like 20 million, and he bursts at the right times to help secure kills and stuff like that. It's really powerful. I feel like Disc Priest, I don't know if they're played a whole lot in twos, but we see a decent amount of them, and I feel like they're really fucking powerful, especially versus our team, because they can dispel hots, right? CC me a little bit and just dispel the hots and then blast into him with damage and then mind control him off of that and just let the dots kill him and shit like that. Because I don't have a ranged kick, I have to move in and actually cyclone him or stun him or something like that to stop it, which is, I'm usually not that close to the priest. So I guess maybe I need to get in on the priest more. But yeah, so let's go to these next games. I'm sad to say they are quite embarrassing, but let's go ahead and do it. All right, here we are. The match has just started. It's only been 30 seconds. Shit's going crazy. I've got full hots on myself here. I stun him, going for a cyclone, get the full cyclone, get nature locked there. So I'm kind of panicking because the paladin's beating the shit out of the feral druid here. He's got all the bleeds on him. I didn't dispel the bleeds. And then, oh, right? Now we're both like basically dead because of the feral's pressure and the holy paladin's pressure. And it's like, Jesus Christ, what do? I got stunned. I got stunned again. And I got stunned again by the paladin, and I'm dead. And I'm fucking dead. Wow. That shit sucks. We lost in less than 1 minute against this team. Or was it? Yeah, it was less than 1 minute we lost. Feels fucking bad, man. Damn, dude. But let's go ahead and skip to the next match. All right, here we go. Next match started. Same exact map. I think this is the same exact, like, next match, too. Like, we got back-to-back. This is a different healer this time. It's a shaman healer instead of the paladin. So the paladin was doing a lot of burst there with all the dots. Like, he just dotted up my feral super hard, and then he ran over and fucked with me while the paladin bursted him, and so we were both just low. But now we're coming in here. Okay, I'm not seeing a lot of purges. We're getting him really low. I got kicked. The nature kick there sucks. So he's not even hitting my feral right now. He's just coming and hitting me instead and letting the feral die to his bleeds and shit like that. God, we're just getting pushed so hard. Again, I get stunned. I blink out. I'm trying to do it. I need to do my thing, and I'm dead. Just like that. What the fuck do I do? I'm just getting dumpstered by these ferals, man. They burst down my other feral, and they just say, fuck you, leave his bleeds on him, let him die on his own while the shaman or the holy paladin beats the shit out of him. So it's like, well, I gotta heal him, but now I'm getting pressured, and now I'm fucking dead. And it's like, damn, dude. It's fucked up. It is straight up fucked up. Damn. Let's go ahead and go to this last match here. Jesus Christ. All right, so we got Priest and Feral Druid. Feral opens on me. I'm not 100% sure if I should be letting him open up on me like this or not. So I'm getting the Cyclone there. Got the Cyclone as he jumped, so I can get some hots out on this guy. I think this Priest actually pushes the Dispels. I'm not 100% sure. Doesn't look like he's really done any so far, so I stun there. I think I just need Tree of Life, man. I'm getting too far behind by all this split pressure, and I don't know how to deal with it, if I'm completely honest. He runs up, he maims him. Again, we're not going to have maim going forward, so that's not going to work. I guess unless we figure out a way how to make the nerfed maim work, but... Okay, he dashes over to me. I go bear form. I don't know. We kind of stun him back there. Okay, I cast Healing Touch. So right now I'm running. You can see I decided we're going to try Abundance Nourish, right? And I didn't actually look in those last games. I might have been running Abundance Nourish in the last games. It just makes it so much easier for them to kill me. Okay, Nature Kicked there. That's pretty bad. I should have done a better job of faking him. I got stunned short there. So he wasn't actually running the maim. And see right here, the priest runs him away while he's bleeding to death in mind control. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I couldn't get over to him in time, and then he's just dead. God, I hate it. Ferals are so strong, man. I know I'm playing with a feral, but fuck, dude. They're powerful as shit. At least the ones we're facing against. I'm just so terrible at dealing with it. If you look, we paused it here. You look, their feral did way more damage because he's bleeding kind of both of us up a lot more. I'm not 100% sure. You know, I just don't know what the fuck to do. But if you look at their rating, you see they're 2300 rated and we're 2062. We're not actually 2000 rated yet. We haven't gotten to 2K. That's just our MMR. And the fact that we're fighting a 2300 MMR team, it makes sense that they fucking annihilated us, right? But it's kind of annoying that we lose points because to go from 2K, which we aren't even 2K yet, all the way up to 2300, like if you're in 2300, you're in like the top 1 or 200 people on the ladder. And if we're at under 2K or at 2K, we're in like maybe like the top 600, 700, 800, something like that. So we're fighting like the top 200 people. And it just doesn't seem fair, right? We shouldn't lose points for that shit. Is that just me? It's kind of fucked up that we're fighting a 2300 team, man. We're just trying to get to 2K. We're fighting these guys. They're really fucking good, right? The Feral was super good. The Priest was really good. So they just annihilated us. That's our bad for not playing good enough. But still, dude, it fucking sucks. To even just losing 3 points feels shitty. And they got 7 points off of a super easy win, but I don't know. There it is. So enough salt. That's a lot of salt. What have I learned here? I don't think I've learned a whole lot. Hopefully their damage isn't as crazy with the nerfs, which should be. I think I have to run Tree of Life so I can catch up when I get behind with spam regrowths. Maybe my feral has to be a little more aggressive with the split pressure pushing. I don't know. It's hard to do damage against Disc Priests as feral because they reduce physical damage and things like that. And with their barriers and all sorts of shit, they can avoid taking damage for quite a long time. So I think they can just pressure us more than we can pressure them, just straight up. So I don't know. Dispelling the dots, like when he gets that extra magic rip on somebody, I need to remove that shit right away. But other than that, man, I don't know. They're just, I just suck against ferals. What can I say? I play with a feral, but I suck versus fighting them. Fuck. Shit sucks, but we'll see if we get better into the future. In any case, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you've got some ideas on what to do, and we'll see you next time. Ciao, mata.